Last trial of the morning, 24th of May, on this Sunday of 2020. They're making their way up to the start now. About to be let go. Green lights, and they're off and racing. Coming up pretty well with Speak to Lucky. Also a Sporting Model, but Speak to Lucky for Glenn Douglas is going to make its way to the lead pretty easily. In second position now on the outside is Sporting Model. They haven't gone out of the gate that quick. Abby Lincoln is going in behind that leader for Trevor Patching. So the two qualifying horses is 1-2. Speak to Lucky and Abby Lincoln. Sporting Model still is now through back the pegs to Rodney Lakey. Is the only 3-year-old against these other 2-year-olds as they're making their way into the back straight. And it's still Speak to Lucky for Glenn Douglas, hoping to lead all the way. Still got a heavy lead in front. 2 metres in front. 2 metres behind was Abby Lincoln. Another 2 metres was Sporting Model. No moves have been made yet, and I doubt they will be for the 3-horse field. So making their way out of the Aldebaran Park back straight. And it's all Speak to Lucky. The 2-year-old for Glenn Douglas training and driving. Abby Lincoln for Trevor Patching is still in behind that leader, also training and driving. Sporting Model for Sean McNulty trainer and Rodney Laking driving. Is now through back the pegs. Round in that corner now, making its way into the front straight. And they're going to get that bell for the 21.50 for trial number 6. The 2-year-old and 3-year-old combined, and it's still Speak to Lucky. Abby Lincoln still in behind that leader. Sporting Model still through back the pegs. Still no moves have been made yet as they're making their way in the front straight. And the bell's going to chime. And it's still Speak to Lucky. Abby Lincoln still in behind that leader. Sporting Model still through back the pegs. Might up the tempo a little bit quicker now. It's still Speak to Lucky. Abby Lincoln is still in behind that leader. Still no moves have been made yet. Sporting Model still through back the pegs, making their way around that corner, approaching the 800 metres now, and heading into the Aldebaran Park back straight for the final time. For trial number 6, the 2-year-old and 3-year-old combined. And it's still Speak to Lucky. Abby Lincoln still in behind that leader. Maybe to go up the Abbey Dam Racing sprint lane to pull out. Sporting Model still through back the pegs on a little bit of pressure now. Glenn Douglas said let's go on this horse, Speak to Lucky, and it's about 5 metres in front of the rest of the field now. Abby Lincoln's on a little bit of pressure now, but it's chasing up pretty quickly. Sporting Model still is now under a bit of pressure, about 10 metres off him now. Speak to Lucky is, there was a bit of a, got checked there, Speak to Lucky and Abby Lincoln, but they're gone back down to a pace now, as they're passing the 400 metres now. Didn't make too much damage, but Speak to Lucky still got the lead in front. Abby Lincoln on the outside as they ran in the Granisham Road Real Estate home turn. Sporting Model on the outside, running home late. And it's Speak to Lucky and Abby Lincoln Sporting Model. Speak to Lucky still got a heavy lead in front though to this horse for Glenn Douglas. Speak to Lucky is about 5 metres in front of the rest of the field. Running home late on the outside with Sporting Model and Abby Lincoln. But Speak to Lucky's going to win it. Speak to Lucky. It's going to win it easily. Lead all the way. Abby Lincoln in behind that leader coming second. Also with Sporting Model back last of all.